I started playing slide guitar when my first guitar teacher, Emily Fox, handed me a glass bottleneck and said, "Here, try this out. If you hit a bad note, just keep on sliding." I must have hit a pretty sour note because I'm still sliding. I fell in love with that sound, that music. I started street singing at the farmer's market, at the Eugene Celebration, at the Seattle Folklife Festival. The third year I came up, I got a gig on one of the stages, the hockey arena, playing right before Pete Seeger. And when I got there, the whole place, it was empty. It was just empty. And I did my little sound check, and I went backstage, and there was Pete. He was sitting there all alone. This vast arena down there, and there was just me and Pete, and I didn't really know what to say, so I was just sitting there changing my strings. And Pete was tuning up his banjo when Artist the Spoon Man walked in. Spoon Man walked in, and I kind of knew him, or at least I had seen him play his spoons at the Oregon Country Fair during the midnight show. And Artist knelt down before Pete Seeger, and he said, "Pete, I'd like to share something with you." And he took off his shirt and his hat, and he rolled out his cloth with 40 sets of different spoons, of different sounds, different materials, and he proceeded to give a magnum opus performance with spoons. And Pete Seeger watched him, and I watched Pete watching him. And Pete looked so delighted. I've never seen anyone enjoy music more. And when Artist was done, he didn't say anything. He just rolled up his cloth and he put his shirt back on. He said, "Thanks, I guess." And he walked out. That was my first gig in Seattle. I don't remember how the rest of it went. This song came in a dream. All the words were there on the scrap of paper by the side of the bed when I woke up, but the music was gone. And I tried for weeks to come up with something that would fit all four of my best chords. And the harder I tried, it seemed like the song just got further away. I started to feel like the song had come through the wrong channel. It was just meant for somebody else. Then I got a call from my friend Matt, who's a real music lover, but he's never played an instrument. And he called up and he said, "Hey man, I've been learning to play the drums on YouTube. Do you want to jam?" He came over and he set up his drums. It was more like drum. He set up drum on the porch, and he was working on a groove. It was one of these grooves like. It wasn't totally steady yet. And as I was trying to play some big open chords for him to feel around with, I looked down and I saw the scrap of paper from the dream. Standing in her stocking feet in the single room that she kept so neat. The devil works fast and don't retreat, but she never gave up easily. We were kids and we were wild. I see her now, with the eyes of a child. And she must have had some regrets, but she was smiling so big on the day she left. Well, Mama, she don't cry no more. And Jesus will pick her up in a red Corvette, pour the wine and pay the rent, and thank her for the prayer she sent to the Father I never met. When he was gone, I didn't know why. It was a different story every time. He was sailing on a big tall ship through silver seas, where sirens laughed in my bed. She don't cry no more. I'll sing it again. Mama, we're all the same in the eyes of the Lord. You hear them all over town, trying to bring everyone down. Mama said let them go round and round, let the lost be lost and the found be found. Ramble on and ramble round, like a drunk, like a clown. You could talk about settling down. The angels sing, but it don't make much sound. And this place is not so bad, could be the best that you'll ever have. Get anything you want from the corner store. But one guy liked it so much, he came back for more. But Mama, hey, she don't cry no more. You can help me sing it if you want to. No more.